Boogity boo.
Oh my god, that scared me.
I got you! I finally got Yuri!
You knocked me out of the frame, bro.
I did it!
Yeah, Sonichu, this is probably the last issue for like a really long time, unless Chris finishes an issue, which, knowing Chris's work ethic, probably not. So yeah, how we feeling about the last issue?
How long is this one?
Guess we'll never know.
18, 19 pages?
Oh.
Oh.
So you have
What
to
else will
remember,
we do?
this issue is Chris Chan's bastardized version / continuation of Roschu's story.
Oh no.
And I took out all the parts that they basically copied word for word from Roschu's story, on top of adding pages and pages and like an entire college essay worth of dialogue, because that's not worth our time. Contrary to popular belief, I value my friends.
Thank you, Yuri.
Also, for everyone asking for us to read Asperchu or Tails Gets Trolled, the answer is like, that's probably never going to happen. It's never going to happen on this channel. I have looked through both. Tails Gets Trolled just looks like a try-hard edgelord. It's just, the comedy in it is very dated to like early 2000s humor of just shock. Which I don't, it's not good. I don't think it is. And then Asperchu, it's trying to satirize Chris Chan, but it's very hard to satirize someone who kind of accidentally satirizes themselves. The thing about Asperchu is, it's a slightly competent story because of that, because it's self-aware that it's trying to be bad, and the art is good enough that it's just boring. It's too bad to be entertaining, too good to be funny. So it's just like in that boring area. But I also understand that a lot of people get like entertainment from that, and they find it funny to see how Chris is being made fun of in that comic. So if those things are your thing, then like, yeah, go for it, read it in your own time, but it's not coming up on this channel. I am so sorry. I'm not sorry, I take that back.
I don't think we want to be the Sonichu channel forever.
You know we're gonna be the Sonichu channel forever.
I think we can change. I believe in us.
I don't think so.
Just let us be the goddamn soup troop, please. We fought enough wars.
Also, at the time of posting this video, I'm at 9,000 subscribers. If you guys could get me to 10k subscribers before a week after this video is posted, then I will build the Sonichu medallion. If not, then your time is out. I will not make the medallion. I will not make that wretched thing in this world.
So like and subscribe!
Like and subscribe! Sonichu! I have to stream it.
There's no cover?
No, because I'm starting in the middle end-ish of the comic, you have to remember.
Did he, like, run out of crayons? Why the fuck is none of these in color?
Okay, so the thing about that, why it's not in color, is the live streams Chris holds on their channel currently on YouTube is them coloring these pages.
That's what their content is?
Can people watch that?
Yeah, thousands do.
People like sit there, like, it will donate like $2 and say skibbity toilet, and Chris will stare at it like with that fluoride paint stare and just go skibbity toilet.
Absolute fucking pioneer.
Oh my god, I
Skibbity
forgot
toilet.
Christmas was in this call. After that night, Rose. That's Sonichu speaking.
Yep.
After that night, Rosie and I had become closer and comfy with each other. Sex aside, we kept on with our usual things and fun like before, yet she kept wondering why she and I had transformed on that day.
I hate that Brady gave this guy a fucking smoker voice.
You're the one who made him relapse.
Okay, I often found myself asking, why am I a Sonichu in my dreams? Then on the night of the 23rd, while I was cuddling comfy with Rosie, I got a clue towards the answers.
Sonichu, please come to the Quickville Shopping Center this morning. Be on the watch for a human with a medallion that looks like you. You'll have a talk with them. The answers to your questions lie with them, and I will see you then. Be safe.
So Chris immediately, upon seeing this shit, like making fun of Chris, and then he was just like, alright, time to put me in.
I don't think Chris was aware I was making fun of them, but they saw a story that was superior to theirs. It was like, I'm stealing it and gonna make it worse.
I really like at the bottom of the page,
Yeah,
the
I was looking
lightning
at
is like
that.
a second piece of paper glued onto it.
Yeah, I felt I had to keep that in the way it was. Like, you just had to see that. February 24th, 2003, 9:30 a.m.
Kel makes the best bacon and eggs. Yum. Rosie, I believe I will find the answers to our questions today.
Our questions? You don't mean of why we've become what we are?
So, is this whole comic just like you said? It's like he's the one that we read last time on the channel is like Chris Chan's official take on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should I? Yeah, I'll smoke her it.
yeah, it's been racking my brain a good while the rainbow monster attack and our transformations.
I'm just gonna not think about what I'm reading.
I saw in a dream last night that a man with the medallion likely knows these details. So, that's where I'm going today, to the mall for answers. I know, sounds kooky, but look at you and I, and how we ended up together now.
I like how bro just knows that he could find Christian at the mall.
Any public place.
Any public place with a congregation of women, you can find Chris.
I know, real twist of fate. As long as you return safe and tell me what happened.
I have completely lost the voice for Rosie.
No problem. I'll be back quick as lightning.
I believe in you and I love you.
I love you, Rosie. Thank you.
Oh, color!
9:32 a.m. Quickville Shopping Center.
Hey, it's the rug from my dream.
Whoa, a rug from my dream. This is crazy.
Whoa. This place is humongous.
Among Us.
No!
I'm supposed to find a man with a medallion that looks like me. How am I supposed to find him in a big place like this?
This is like a horror story.
Look at him like standing
Christian
behind him, like
is
just
right
fucking.
behind him.
He's
to
just
run.
there.
Perhaps I may be able to help, my son.
All the color drained out from the fear that Christian's voice struck into Sonichu.
Oh god.
The medallion.
Hey there.
The proportions of that face is so off.
Bro's got the liberal bangs.
I'm Christian Weston Chandler. You may call me Chris, and you are Sonichu.
Hey, Chris, how do you know me?
Our guardian Magichan told me you'd be here, plus I know you through my other dimensional self-counterpart.
Oh, okay.
You seek answers of the monster attack in the rainbow from when you and Sonic collided.
Whoa, you are the human I was looking for. Please tell me more, Chris.
Walk with me, Sonichu. There's a lot I need to tell you.
Yeah.
The monster attack for starters, Sonic the Hedgehog were fighting against Dr. Eggman and Chaos, a manifestation being of the Master Emerald and the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Chaos got a hold of the dark energies of the Chaos Emeralds of its own accord and revenge. Sonic used the good power of the Emeralds to become Super Sonic. You were a Pikachu who heard the Chaos and rushed there, as fated, and in one attack against Chaos, he was lapped and sent flying into you. The Chaos energy and magic was amplified by your electricity, and the chaotic rainbow emerged, linking with the Raichu on the other end.
I'd be looking
Man.
for a security guard if I was Sonichu right now.
Chris did not learn comic formation from the last one. Clearly read it, didn't learn how to fucking form a comic from that. Just alright, block the entire page with text, let's go.
Also, we have to tell you every single thought the characters have, because it's not like we can extrapolate it. God, I'm so
Tuesday,
glad this is the last
3:47
issue.
p.m. Sonic had a hot dog for lunch. Like, we don't need to know these details.
He
No,
ate it.
that's so wrong, Bells. Get your Sonic lore right. It's a chili dog.
Okay, nerds. Shut up.
Hey, hey,
Look, I
hey,
love Sonic.
If anyone should know, it should be you, Bells. Don't let me say it.
Don't. Please, no. Please, no.
If you get me to 10k subs by the end of the week,
No, you
I'll
don't get to do
expose
that.
the
You don't, get
secret.
to, you don't get to get subs at my expense.
Oh, what do you think this whole video series has been about, Bells? I've been getting subs and money at all of y'all's expense.
Okay, so Chaos Energy. Chaos was the monster, Supersonic me. Wham! I got hit with Chaos Energy.
That's what my inner monologue sounds like.
And you, that Raichu, transformed into the very first, the Prime. You will Sonichu and Roschu in all existence. You will.
Yeah, you
I
will.
don't know, that makes sense.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, I took a picture of this, Google translated it, and corrected spelling errors, but not grammatical ones.
Wow, okay, now I get how I became a Sonichu. But why?
Among which the origin of the species, but mainly you and Rosie, are the strongest of the lot, and the ancient prophecy says you two will do great things.
He always spells ancient differently.
Ancient.
boy.
I'll give Chris this. Chris consistently spells it like that, and it's just because Chris loves that stupid Pikachu pun.
It's really bad.
Oh shit.
You
Ancient.
didn't know
Are you
this entire time it's a pun?
No, I thought he was just illiterate.
Cameron,
Cameron.
What?
So funny.
really?
You're not. How
I
bright are
just
you?
read it as ancient or like fucked up word.
It is a fucked up word, but it's a fucked up pun word.
Well, now that I know there's chew in the center, it's fun.
Is it? I
Not
think
really.
it's very fun.
Why me? And why Rosie? That Raichu?
Good morning, Mr. Chandler. Hello, Sonichu.
Good morning, Allison. I've got a list of my duties for the day. Shall we go over them?
Of course, go ahead.
While Sonichu and I are talking as predicted, I have a speech at Quickenville College to present at 11 a.m. followed by lunch. Sonichu and I talk more for a while, then I have a gym battle at 2:30 p.m. and after that I'm back here for bookwork and remaining papers. Is that everything?
Can't understand a word you said, but you got it all down, sir. Good job. Praise Kink is in here.
From the
Yeah.
can of Rainbow Center Point, thousands of honey and rosy eggs, honeys and rosies are baby Sonichus and Roachus spawned out and all around the world, and even throughout the farthest reaches of time, space, and dimensions, most of the eggs stayed on the earth. Out of those eggs, at least 67 of them have very special Sonichus and Roachus to be, each vastly different than the common Sonichus and Roachus. You and Rosie are two of the specials. What sets you and Rosie apart from the common ones is that not only both of you are and are capable of becoming faster and stronger and wiser, is that you both have direct exposure to energy and power. The differences of all of the other specials do vary, but they are obvious or inconspicuous.
Conspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
Wow, this guy sure does talk a lot.
I'm sorry, that sounded so sarcastic. And the best part is sarcasm flies over my head 99% of the time.
See, when Yuri gets sarcasm, it's amazing because it's like, oh, that's sarcasm. I know what that is.
Just wow, you just sounded.
Wow.
Why did I get in this car with this guy?
Sonichu is like a fucking kid, and Christian's just kidnapping him. Like,
Yeah, dropping him to a
He
secondary
gave Sonichu a
location.
booster seat in the car.
So cool to be riding in an Autobot.
To get ahead in politics is to know the right people, the truest and best of allies.
So, not only the chaos energy, but hedgehog DNA got into me. Fuck.
This is not only the last episode of Sonichu because it's the last
Sonichu's
one, it's
killing
because
me.
one of us will be dead.
DNA got into me and spanned the distance, being great on both ends and throughout. So, I'm part mouse and hedgehog. The hedgehog genes being dominant, so I definitely am an electric hedgehog Pokemon. And so is Rosie. This whole conversation is a lot to remember, but she will be happy to know as much as I do.
And in the end, it all comes down to fate and destiny. Thank you.
They're having two very separate conversations right there.
Sonic's having an identity crisis, and Christian is stimming.
Sonichu's trying to figure out which side of his biracial identity he identifies with.
He looks like he's behind bars in a jail cell.
Well,
Soon enough, I'm quite positive. In a typical Roachu, their cheek sacs are there, but they are not for output. Their hands and hair are. She will find this herself by accident.
Mmm, this grilled cheese sandwich is yummy. The other day, Rosie hooked my cheeks to the doorknob and hell got shocked. So, Rosie will recover her abilities soon. That is a huge relief. I know she will feel better when she does.
1 p.m. outside Quickville College.
Sonichu, I don't want to ruin our time together, but to keep you safe from being caught by anyone, I need to catch you. I promise to let you run free. This is a precaution. I'm leaving the choice up to you. I hope you trust me.
I wouldn't run.
Whoa-lee.
Why does he say that now? He's never said Rolly before.
Yeah, I don't know. That word alone is repeated more times throughout this comic than any other word.
Rolly.
Whoa-lee. That is a tough choice. You have taught me ton today. Yet I've only got to know you for you have been kind to me since good around you, but I.
What?
That's what I read it as it's written.
It is safe, Sonichu. I, your guardian, guarantee it personally.
But the thought bubble's coming out of Sonichu.
Yeah, but if you look, it's coming off screen, so it's someone else projecting that thought into Sonichu's mind.
Don't make it make sense.
What?
Just go with
That's
it.
so stupid.
I unfortunately understand the story structure of Chris.
How?
I am dying. Terminal. Sonichuitis.
Wait, that voice. I've heard it before. Who are you?
I am your guardian angel, Sonichu. Please be not afraid.
Biblically accurate, Magichan.
Not afraid.
Keep you safe and have faith that Chris will keep his word as well as help keep you safe. Well, get in the ball, Sonichu.
Get in the ball.
Get in the ball!
Heavy. All right, leap of faith. Well, I've come this far. My choice.
Sonichu is pro-choice.
Yeah!
Oh, he's inside.
Yes.
It's like inside a Pokeball. It's like I can't move at all, and yet I can see outside of it. I feel small, like a caterpie. Whoa, I'm going up.
Thank you.
Whoa-lee. I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sonichu. You did very well.
I don't like the smug ass look on Magichan's face.
Punchable.
Me every time I see Cameron's shoulder.
Punchable?
Yeah.
Who are you? Are you the voice in my head? What the freak? Are you a Sonichu? Why are you here? What did you mean by being my guardian angel?
Ah, Sonichu, good questions. My name is Magichan. I am indeed a Sonichu, one of the specials, a psychic electric type. I use telepathy to talk with you inside your head and guidance. I am guardian over the majority of Sonichu and Roshu species. I have been watching over you, Rosie Christian, and the other specials and guiding you all based on the best and likely outcomes of my visions and premonitions.
Oh.
Well, that's been there, Yuri.
Christian is also a guardian, but much more. He is also a special Sonichu. He is destined to embark on his transformation to a Sonichu form. With your help, Sonichu, and our sister dimension, the real 1218 versus our dimension of C197 here, there is the self-counterpart of Chris. More powerful, very well linked to here. He is also a special Sonichu. His name is also Christian Weston Chandler, and in the sense that Quick is yours and Rosie's creator, Sonichu, and with both him and this Christian, here you both may refer to them as your father figure, barring any further future circumstances. That would change that title.
Sounds like the shitty AI voice trying to replicate Yuri. And I was listening and I was like, oh, it sounds like bad voice AI. Like it does.
Hold up! You're telling me this Chris, a human Sonichu, and another human Sonichu named Chris in another dimension are my father? I'm confused.
Which brings us to why I am here now to educate and tell you the history of Sonichu. Chris, you need to go to the gym now. All right.
Lose some weight, bitch.
Oh, right. Gotta go gymming.
Chris, you need to lose weight before you get your heart attacks. Let me say one more thing. Go, Sonichu. Go and zap to the extreme.
I will. Thank you, father.
You'd think they'd stop referring to Chris as father after the whole everything that happened.
All right, Sonichu, in order for me to better you and tell you how you need to know, we both need to meditate in a quiet, calm place, so I will transport us into my subspace.
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
I'm never okay.
Meditate. I'm gonna become a psychic type too?
Not quite.
What?
Did that sound like the meme sound? Was that good?
Like
It sounded like we were being
but it sounded
raptured.
like you, yeah, like you got rapture in the middle of it.
Whoa-lee. What is this place?
This is a divine dimension that is always under my own control. My subspace, you may also refer to it as deep inside my mind subconscious.
inside your mind?
To get the grasp of the greater details, one must open their mind, heart, soul, and remain observant. Meta is your word of the day. It is to do with reference of one's other self in a higher level analysis. For example, seeing yourself from the perception of other individuals in other dimensions.
I think that's just called disassociating.
So, I need to be meta to get the understanding of mine and Rosie's answers? In addition to our species being here for this world's benefit, our existent benefits others' world and dimensions too?
Yes!
Oh my god.
And in their respective ways, they benefit themselves, and they mutually benefit us as well. It gives and takes in Dimension 1218. At a later date, this conversation is being chronicled in a comic book by our Chris Chan there. Chris Chan being short for Christian Weston Chandler.
You don't mean right this very minute?
Yes, and at another time, millions of individuals are reading what we speak and see what we do. Oh, speaking of which, I mean, I need to.
Meanwhile,
For our fans there.
Meanwhile,
Wait, is that Rosie and Kel?
Yes, Sonichu, this is a glimpse of what the audience is seeing now. I must close the window from our view for them to see what happens next while I tell you our history.
oh thank god. We can take turns, Brady. There's a lot of Sonichu dialogue in this shit.
Oh shit.
happy Easter, my dude.
Yeah.
Happy Easter, y'all. From a Jewish guy. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
So wait, if you were a male before your transformation, would that mean that Sonichu is gay, or does that not count?
Bro. That is a wild line to get into, man.
Man.
Oh, please, only you humans worry about that kind of stuff.
What? No, is that really her voice?
I don't know anymore.
Okay.
Okay, I was only curious. I mean, you never did tell me what's going on with you. Are you a girl now, or just a really feminine-looking guy?
No, I am a girl now. At least I think so.
You think so?
Well, I like hot chips. I like my phone. I like
Well,
wine.
I like hot chips, be by and by. Well, it's not like they have any female Pokemon like me, much less another Roastu to compare with. As far as we know, I'm the only one on existence. It's hard to explain, but I just feel different.
Better keep the species alive then.
I mean, my whole body's all different too, obviously. New way to be. And walking on two legs all the time was hard to get used to. It's because it's not like Raichus walk on two legs at all. That's not something they do, you know?
The new way to pee.
I guess
That's
that makes
something so good.
sense.
That's not
I
good.
suppose I was just expecting you to be more distressed over it. Then again, Azurius sometimes go through the same thing when they evolve into Marills. W can ask Professor Cole about it when we see him. He'll probably know more.
Alright, this is Bubble screaming.
I'm not screaming. You already
Here,
know
hold
me.
up. Everyone shut up, please.
Owie. I've really overshot that surf of mine.
No way! Is that another Roastu kill? Please do not scare her. Keep the Pokeballs to yourself and let me talk to her Pokemon to Pokemon.
Okay, Rosie. I'll wait here.
Hello, are you alright?
I'm okay. I'm a tough bubble to burst. Oh my goodness. Yay. Hey there. I'm Bubbles. What's your name?
I'm Rosie. Are you a Roastu?
Yeah, I'm a Rose Chew. I know you're a Rose Chew too. Always know your party, right?
You're a different color from me. Are you a shiny?
I don't think so. I don't sparkle like one.
Why'd you draw the sparkles?
That's not her sparkles. That's her.
Pokérun.
What?
It's a virus that Pokemon can have in the Pokemon game.
Pokey-AIDS.
She's definitely a Roastu. I don't see any signs of the part I still have. She explodes with girlish ways like Kel does sometimes. Please forgive me, but are you a girl Roastu? Right?
Of course, silly. All Rose Chews are girls. Although I am still rather young, and as far as I know from our guardians and personal experience, I have only met Rose Chews who were all girls and Sonichus who were all boys. Is it possible there are boy Rose Chews? I haven't met any yet. If I meet any, you'll be the first to know, Rosie. Huh? How do you not know about that? Wait, I can't read this. It's too small. What the fuck? This is so bad.
Why are you surprised?
I'm so angry, dude. I hate this shit. It's not even colored, so I can't tell when it's my
I
line.
didn't have any clue beforehand how bad this was going to be going into it.
How could I have known?
If only there was like 18 hours worth of content showing how bad this was.
Is that human with you?
Yes, let's get on my trainer.
What? No Sonichu or Rosechu has ever been captured by a trainer before. What happened?
I guess my story is off, but then I was Raichu. I got hit by some rainbow a few weeks ago, and I became this.
No way. I know about you. You're the prime. I love how it's gotten so bad that it's like recycling the beginning of the original comics.
That what?
Wow.
You are the very first Rosechu to ever come into existence throughout all time. It has been told throughout generations, it's been weeks, of the first Rosechu not being born as a Rosie.
Wait, who told you this?
Think of the ancient prophecy. It's always been there.
Shut the fuck up. Mr. Cloned by Team Rocket himself, the one and only Mewtwo and his student, our guardian.
Mewtwo, the most powerful psychic Pokemon new for species, and I'm the first Raichu ever. What does?
Oh, I am super glad we no longer have to hide from the humans anymore, now that our existence is better known and accepted throughout the world. All this time, we Sonichus and Rochus have been too fast to catch or to be studied at all, and if any of us were caught in a trap, we'd be mysteriously set free of the trap and be safe to recover. Though that has never happened to me as far as I know.
Okay, so this page was such a low resolution that I use a drawing program to like slap text onto the stuff, right? And like it tells me like the different sizes it could be. I literally went down to the number 2 size text and it was still too big to fit on this page.
Bubbles, how old are you?
Well, last I checked, I'm 7 years old. Born as a Rosie from an egg, evolved into a Rosechu at level 15, or was it level 25? There are Rosechus and Sonichus who have evolved again, but it's a rare instance. Oh my gosh, I gotta run. Lots of new places to be and check out before the end of the day. It was truly super awesome to meet you, Rosie.
Huggage.
I'm sure we'll become good friends soon. Take care. Bye, Rosie. What the? A sonic boom. Really off the charts.
Bubbles Raichu. One talk with her, I get answers to a bunch of myself questions, and then I get a million more and other questions. I never would have ever thought of. No sense stewing on about it for now.
So Rosie is the very first Rosechu, and yet there are Rosechus older than the amount of time she has been a Rosechu. And Mewtwo is somehow involved in all this, and there is a pre-evolution after hatching before Rosechu and Sonichu, as well as an evolved form for them.
Kel, let's go.
Okay,
I've got the answers I needed. Thank you for letting me talk with the Roschu.
no problem.
A moment later.
Oh hey, check it out. Looks like we're nearly there.
Quickville?
Can you even read that?
What? No. I thought it was a sign. Okay, I'm not blind. The locals pronounce it Quickville, actually. I'm guessing it's foreign. Man, it's like a jump scare every time there's a photo.
Also,
not
it
the
jumped from
same
page
person.
50 to 52. There is no page 51, so
There is
Cool.
no page 51.
there is no page 51 in Bossing Say.
Also, Mewtwo taught you how to use your powers and
Go on.
guided you to find your path, wisdoms, and destiny as such. Anyway, out existence had to be kept dark until their 3 weeks after the attack by Chaos. Because mine and Rosie's presence would not be ignored then, you had to personally work and negotiate with the Pokemon professors when they started work and research on Pokemon.
Thank you, Professor Oak.
It was long distance and planned for any and all Pokédex recordings and logs, even loose and sparse entries of Sonichus, Rosechus, and evolution lines, including kills, were strictly prohibited from distribution and update data to all Pokédexes and databases. Until today, February 24th, 2003.
You need to take a shit, man?
Yeah, a little bit.
But only to gym leaders, professors, and so forth. Trainers will not receive the data until tomorrow afternoon, the 25th.
Do you want me to zoom in?
It's not gonna help, but you can try. It's not doing shit.
And with Chris Chan of Real World 1218 as creator, and Christopher and Chris Chan here as a leader, type, they each hold copyrights over our names to keep us safe from being targeted by bad people and trolls, past, present, and future times.
Very good, and that brings us in squiggle away to the next part of this book.
The end.
Fuck!
Meanwhile, Magic-chan subspace. Magic-chan filled in his eyebrows.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And so, while you were out in the fields, followed by run to the city, Team Rocket locals saw opportunity to plunder the nearby Pokemon centers and so forth. And one of Team Rocket Grunts went after the local wilds.
Pika Pika.
As the Pikachu from your old family and herd had escaped, your father was caught, but he escaped. But the stress and their coughing gas attacks were too much for your mother and father.
Mom! Dad! No!
I've collected their bodies and scattered their ashes by the riverside where you found Rosie. Yes, that lake water you were drowning in, you swallowed your parents' ashes. You may reflect and offer your goodbyes to them anytime.
What?
Our time is almost over, so let's end on a positive thought. Rosie loves you, I love you, both Chans love you, Kel loves you too. You are loved, Sonichu. Never forget that.
That's such a limp-wristed, like, handshake Sonichu's given.
Now deep breath in.
February 25th, 2003, 10:30 a.m. Forest near Kel's house.
Rosie is nearby, go to her, Sonichu.
Oh, hey, that's the end.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we're done! Is this the last Sonichu?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Oh.
Free.
Everyone tell your parents that you love them.
It is the end of Sonichu.
Credits roll!